Buongiorno.
Hello.
On Ireland, I know the Germany games are big, but you've got Ukraine next. How big is that? Because obviously, I think you need a result to have a chance at qualification.
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, it's the biggest game. One of the biggest games of our Irish careers, really. Thankfully, I luckily got to be in when we were in the playoffs back in 2008, 2009. We actually got to the playoffs with and there was the legends in that team. Literally, Olivia Toole was still playing, Sharon Boyle, just absolute, incredible players. And so then this is for me now definitely one of the most important games, for this squad. And basically we need a result. If we can get a result out of this game, I think it can at least guarantee a playoff spot.
Yeah.
So, and obviously that's the minimum we want now as well. You want to obviously try get that automatic qualification, but for us, get a result here and then, hopefully see what more we can do. But we are, for me, very capable of winning the game, and we showed that in Dublin as well. I think 3-2 was actually quite a flattering scoreline for them. I thought we were 2-0 up and then went in at half time at 2-2. So, and just from silly mistakes, we really had control of the game. So, we're definitely going to be keeping that last game in mind. So in terms of that performance, but then also to fix the mistakes that we made. But we were still for me, that was just a great game. Even at half time, we were really calm, even though we had just kind of given away 2 goals and it was evens again. But literally, that's going to be kind of our go-to. And but it's really exciting to be in this position. Usually it's with 2 games to go, it's been before where we've kind of known our fate at this stage, and it's not great. Whereas it's in our hands, kind of thing. So that's exciting.
I think we're all feeling it. This whole bad situation around us. So the fact that you have to adapt to different ways of doing things and interacting with people, and it just not being normal, probably takes a lot more energy out of you as well. It's a lot to think of, the stuff that where you are, even in terms of kind of the socializing in camp, and one thing it's kind of with this Irish team, you just have great crack when you go in. Really, everyone we spend so much time together and just hang out, and even if it is we just have our snack room, and there's usually maybe just a TV in there. Someone will switch something on. The last time we were then watching, the Spurs documentary, but it was only a handful of people could kind of be there at one time. So it was you go in and get your cup of tea and be 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, no, I can't be here. So you gotta go, and which was really, really tough. Which was tough for us, but completely understandable. But something else to think about.
Yeah, exactly. Just something else that you wouldn't even ponder. You'd be looking forward to that. That was what you'd really just be having the catch-ups with everyone, and doing this, that, and the other. So that's just something else to think about. But listen, that's the way. At least we still get to to be there and to still get our chance to try qualify. For the Euro. So we've got to.
We've seen it here with the likes of Scotland as well. Obviously, when a team makes a tournament the first time, it's obviously huge for the country and for the sport. But I don't think people quite understand what it's like being Irish and a sports fan. It just feels like a different level when we qualify for things. And maybe it's because we don't do it that often, so it's extra special. But I feel not that the expectation is different, but I feel like Irish fans just so love their sporting teams when they're trying. Do you know what I mean? It's not even we expect us to win the World Cup, but even getting to the tournament is such a huge achievement.
Yeah, it's like we're
we're just constant underdogs, and who doesn't love an underdog? All the time, even when you're competing in certain tournaments, but then it's like when you see then teams like excel in that, like, so obviously like the women's hockey team, you know what I mean, like just
unreal,
incredible, like, just kind of seeing that, and we're great for just jumping on the bandwagon, but we really are. And then because once it's just put in front of Irish people in there, love it, like, really, even how the World Cup was on TV last year, like on every game was on the TV, and that's even everything. You'd be hopping in a taxi and they'd be like, oh, did you see the game last night? And I'd be like yes, I did, yeah. Or I was like, I was actually the one doing the commentary for it. And oh yeah. So like that was like loads of the chats that were just happening all the time. Like, when a taxi man is talking about, the World, the game that was on, or that's when that it's in.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I think the fact that there's the potential is England are hosting, I mean, I think that kind of will make it even more special in a way, because you're so close that those fans can actually touch it, Tournament is just across the sea, so it's not far. Especially when it's going to be in like those, these incredible stadiums as well. Like, you'd even go, so you could be in like your team stadium, and like even if that's how it's going to like link all this interest, or be in these like great cities, and literally, get people in over on the boats and all that. Yeah, whatever way, make a good road trip of it. Like that's the plan.
Fans travel, that's for sure. The Irish fans do travel. I mean, qualification for a major tournament would be huge, obviously, for the women's game in Ireland. Do you feel that pressure, or is excitement for qualification for the first time the overriding emotion?
Yeah, like really, I think it is a mix of both, to be honest. But like that sort of pressure that you want to kind of be those like history makers, and put yourself in that position. To think back that if you're getting too nervous or overwhelmed by a game, and you're just that's, you don't want to think back and have those regrets. Just take on this bit of pressure at the time, and hopefully at least you can be like, we did our best. It was a massive pressure situation, but we tried to overcome that and just do what we could do. But yeah, it literally like it does then give me like goosebumps. Like I actually have goosebumps talking about it. The thoughts of it, like in every way, it's like, it is unspeakable. I can't even, I still kind of, I can imagine it, but but then I just need it to happen.
Yeah.